Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about 5 extreme ways that I'm going to be saving money and 2 bonus ones. Let me get right into it. Now some of these may not seem extreme, but please hear me out. The first one, we've heard it many times, but I'm just going to show you an example. Shop your home and really shop your home and figure out what's in there. I know some of us may not have a lot of stuff, but some of us may, and I'm going to give you some examples. I know that there were a few things that I forgot that I actually had. One is I had some extra lipsticks. I didn't know, and I thought I was going to have to go buy some lipstick. Well, I didn't need to. I just started organizing and going through what I had. Another thing I forget that I have, and I also forget sometimes about kitchen gadgets. And this is an example of a chopper that I forgot that I had. It's because I don't use it that much, but it does definitely come in handy. And sometimes when we forget about things, we may need to move them to where we can see them. In other words, I've mentioned this before, out of sight, out of mind. Another thing is I notice sometimes when I go to the Dollar Tree, I buy more notebooks. Well, I don't actually need notebooks. I've got tons of these notepads, so I put them all together and I put them in a place where I know where they are, and I won't have to buy notebooks or notepads for a while. Last but not least, another thing are books. This one is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and I've read this a couple times, and you know, I have so many books here at home. I've got a free Libby app, so I have constantly, I'm going to say this, if we really shop our house and take a lot of time and go through things, even 5 minutes a day, I think all of us may find some goodies and some treasures. So spending more time shopping my house and getting by with what I have at home. Number 2, and this sounds opposite, but hear me out on this one, don't shop sales. The reason why, and unless it's something you really need, because sales create urgency. They act like you can only get this deal now, and if you don't act out on it now, this deal will be gone forever. And we, get the fear of missing out. I know that some folks love the credit card rewards, so they use credit cards. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but for me right now, it's not a good fit for me personally. And the reason why is the more I shop sales, the more I have apps on my phone, the more I'm getting emails about sales and urgency and act now and getting this great deal. The more I see things like that and I act on them and I'm at the stores, the more I buy and the more I think about buying. The more I stay at home and use what I have at home, the mindset is to be grateful for the abundance that I already have, and I'm not purchasing and cluttering my house up with more things. So I just think sometimes sales can get us in the mindset of constantly buying and purchasing things. Now, some people have great self-control. That's wonderful. But I know for me, the more stores I go to, the more potential for me to buy. And that's same with the emails and same with the apps. They want you to do things. It's kind of like when you go to a grocery store. Buy 10 of this item so you can get this great sale price. It's because they always want you to buy more. And then it's just like a never-ending cycle. So I think you guys can understand what I mean. Now, this is a new idea I came up with, number 3. I'm thinking of in January basically taking some money and buying what I need for the year when it comes to personal care, cleaning, all kind of healthcare products, all of that kind of stuff. Now, obviously not all the food, possibly even clothing, buying, main things that I might need, batteries, all of that kind of stuff for the complete year so that I don't have to go purchase it. And I've heard of folks that do that they'll go shopping for the whole year and buy pretty much everything they need, except for like fresh produce, obviously, things like that. But this keeps them out of the store. So this is an idea I may be doing. And also, you guys know I do this, and I have been adding and taking off the list, keeping a list of what I actually need. For example, tomorrow my husband and I are going to do some holiday shopping. I'm going to have a very specific list of things that I need, and I'm going to stick to that list and not buy other little cutesy things off that list. So always keep a list of things that I'm looking for and need, and keep that list with me. I have a friend of mine that actually, she was a big thrift store shopper. I'm not sure if she is now, but she always kept sizes of things that they need. Like husband needs jeans, this is the size. Son needs some shirts, and she always kept a list of things with her of things she needed, so she didn't buy things that they didn't need and bring it home and clutter up the house. And this is my biggest tip ever. ask for a discount. Do not be afraid to ask for a discount. The answer may be yes. Just think about what you're willing to pay and ask. The worst thing that they can say is no, and then you can make your decision. And number 6, I haven't done this one yet, or I have in the past, but not recently. You can visit some no-buy sites, whether they're on Facebook or some kind of, possibly some groups out there that, that you might have in your community. No-buy sites, kind of bartering. That'd be another way to save money. And I wrote this as a last resort. I haven't done this one, but I used to know a girl that used baking soda for almost everything, including facial care. She made so many things out of baking soda. So at least it's something to think about. I would like to know from you, would you adopt any of these ideas? Maybe you have. And share with me below some really frugal tips you have or extreme ways you're going to save money in 2022. That's all for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.